been selling homes in the Poway School District for the last 20 years. I'm used to people moving here just to get their kids into good schools. But about 6 years ago, the school built a concept school for kindergarten through 8th grade. Families have been moving into specific neighborhoods just to get a lottery ticket for a chance for their children to come to this school. The school's Design 39. I want to know what they're doing that's so special. We're going to go talk to Principal Joe Erpelding and find out just that. Hey Joe, thanks a lot for joining us today. Give us a little history on how Design 39 came to be.
Yeah, there was a call out from the superintendent, changed the way we do school, changed the way we do business.
Okay.
And the first principal, I came in year 2. She was released for a year with 5 other teachers. So they kind of got that opportunity to go out and do some R&D, see schools all around the country, really.
Okay.
Went to Google, Amazon, all different places to understand what school might look like.
Who's eligible? Is it a public school, charter school? How's it work?
Great that you ask. It's a public school. We have to say that twice because it's not a charter school. It's a public school, free for every student. It's now open to the entirety of Poway Unified School District. We do have our local families in the CFDs, the Community Facilities District.
Right.
85% of the seats go to them and 15% of the seats go to folks outside the CFD.
I get a lot of people who move here. We get fairly far in negotiating for a house and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go register to Design 39. I'm like, time out, you're not getting in there in this neighborhood, we gotta go over here. They'll drop the house, go to another house. Why? What are you doing?
We're first appreciative that people want to come to Poway Unified. Great district.
Right, yeah.
We're also proud of the work that we do here. Our motto is life ready, thought leaders, elevating humanity. So this idea of impact, that our students can be able to create their own businesses, that they're going to have this agency. And that's what they want for their kids. They see that students' ability to navigate ambiguity. It's not super structured, but there's enough structure. Our kids can read, they can write.
That's what I was going to ask. I talked about
But they have no business being in business if our kids aren't creative, have that entrepreneurial mindset. Here's kind of the tale of the tape. The high school teachers across the street are asking to send their kids here. Here's the reason. They said, yeah, at the typical middle school in our school, they come up, they're ready to learn.
Yeah.
But there's something curious about a Design 39 kid. And it's really around this agency. They kind of challenge status quo. There's these things that kids, you just can't necessarily teach in a structured classroom. So they're wanting that for their kids. Yes, they have the same GPA as everyone else, but they have this collaborative mindset.
Else.
Yeah.
It seems like you're more like getting away from rote learning and more of a what are you interested in, what are you going, and that's what the parents seem to love.
Yeah, they want to find their purpose, right? And what is it that I'm good at? What do I also know that I'm not good at? And how do I collaborate around a team to ensure that we can design something that's awesome?
I found that you're great for a lot of students. Where do you think the weakness is? Where do you think if you're talking to a parent, the student might not thrive in this environment?
That's interesting when you say that, like what kid maybe this is kind of where you get it, maybe what kid does this not work for?
Right.
We've actually found that it works for really, because we have kids from every end of the spectrum. It might be more what parent does it not work for.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
Because parents have a mindset around the school they went to. And so they have a set like, I'm successful. Why would you change the way I learned? And so when they start to see that this is not their education, this is kind of a new way of accessing the curriculum, a new way of having hands-on experiential. So that's really helpful to parents once they get into the space and they get the opportunity to tour and to see what our students are engaging in, that they have a lot of agency.
Okay, so what's next? What are you excited about? What's on the roadmap?
Yeah, we just did a pitch to the superintendent and cabinet board members. We're looking at the thing that parents are asking for. What is high school going to look like? Hopefully have some partnerships with the local colleges, so maybe some automatic acceptance to those colleges, creating a new opportunity for kids where it's not just based on the grades.
Is that been approved yet, or is it still kind of we're pitching it?
Proof of concept, so we're hoping to get more access and opportunity to investigate it. We have a big scout team of parents. We have 1,200 kids here.
Right.
So clearly there's a market.
There's a market for it? Yeah. Okay. Really impressed with what you're doing here. It's progressive. It's a huge draw. I see it as a huge draw just for the neighborhood, and keep it up.